Nigga kill over a bitch, but let a rat keep his wife.
Shit, it's record. Time to go to work. Y'all hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm just trying to be the eyes of you can help you. Why wouldn't you want to help me?
So listen. So I want y'all opinion of this. This is we're gonna call him the Super Bowl champion, Gilly. He's so happy that Philly won the Super Bowl, bro. Look at this nigga here. This nigga Gilly is that's not happy, that's called elated. He's elated. He's beyond, he's joyful. He's on Club Shay Shay, and Shay Shay asked him about Charleston White. Charleston White said some things about Gilly's son, who was murdered a couple of years ago. Charleston White said some things about his son, basically saying what his son deserved. He was in the street trying to be a street nigga, and he got gunned down, so that was he deserved it, right? Charleston White, he went. Now I'm a rude ass nigga, right? But there's certain I have parameters for how rude I will be, even like, for example, Al Nuke, Zaytoven's manager. Al Nuke has put my address where my kids live at online and passed it out. I know where his ugly non-human being looking kids live at, but I did not put the zoos where they live at, the locations of the zoo.
Man, what?
I did not put the address of the zoo online.
That's real shit.
Just because he do
real shit.
Right? So listen, Charleston White apologized to Gilly. And this is what Gilly had to say when the question was put to him by Shay Shay.
That's how I look at it.
And then Charleston White said something disrespectful and derogatory towards your son, but he later apologized. Did you accept this apology?
You can't. I can't respect niggas like that, because what I knew you for. When I ask you, what do you know him for? Think about it. You don't even know. You know him for disrespecting niggas that's known.
Right.
Think about that. You ain't putting no work in out here. You ain't did nothing. You got on the internet at 40-something years old, a nigga that had nothing going on, and disrespected niggas that put work in. Can't respond to no like that. Me and you ain't on the same level. Think about that. I can't respond to what they call POs online. Wow. Think about that. I can't respond to nobody that tell you, come do this, you got a gun, come nigga, let's get it, we can get into it. But then you call it PO online, man. It's pretty obvious to me and you ain't the same type of man. So I let do they talking, man. I don't worry about that shit, man. We talk about that. I don't even know what I know you for. You ain't did nothing. Wow. Feel what I'm saying?
I do.
I don't know what I know you for other than talking shit about that's known.
That's actually doing something.
That's actually doing something.
What y'all think about that, bro?
This is what I think about it, man. Gilly, from what I seen, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, Gilly started talking about Charleston White first. You feel me? And this the rules to war. Ain't no rule. You feel me? If you initiate a war, you can't tell me how to fight my battle. What I did, what Charleston White did, do I agree with it? No, that was very disrespectful. I never disrespected that. That's this new wave stuff. These new humans do that. You feel me? So I'm not agreeing with what Charleston White did, but this is what I am saying. See, I'm a realist. With the good, I'm gonna tell you the good with the bad. If I initiate war, I can't be mad at how my op play the game. You feel me? He trying to win. So whatever works for him. You feel me? But the thing is, I gotta have tough skin when I step out there, like I stepped out in front of this. You gotta have tough skin. You feel me?
Fact.
It ain't gonna just go your way. So you can't tell. He can't Gilly wrong because you initiated and dog got low with it. You feel me? You can't throw rocks if you got a glass house. You feel me? If you ain't want that man disrespect your deceased son, disrespect your wife or nothing, you should have never said nothing about that man business. Because the thing is, you ain't got to say nothing about him, and you ain't got to watch him. That's the whole thing. People be saying what they don't like. Well, turn it off. You feel me?
Right.
I'm gonna let
My
Boogie
thing is, he asked, like, what did he do? What do you know Charleston White for? All right, we all know Charleston White for talking shit. All right, but that don't mean he ain't do nothing. Through Texas, that man documented for a whole lot of. He went to a courtroom, one of them council meetings for the city, and told them people that he sell weed. Nigga, I ain't never seen nobody do no shit like that. We talking about Texas. Talking about he sell weed
it's
to
still
do what he
illegal
do
in Texas.
for the kid. Right. He telling these white people this. I sell weed to do what I do for these kids. They ain't even lock him up. They like, go ahead, long as it ain't. So which means we already knew that he has some type of leeway with law enforcement, but you gotta do your homework. So we got a failed rapper, because that's what Gilly the fuck kid was, a failed rapper, and he waited on Wallow to get out of jail to have some motion. Wallow put his computer to use while he was in jail, put the play together, got out, and he running the play, and he pulling you along. Nigga, Gilly the one who ain't did shit. So that right there kind of, that you throw the rock and then say, this man ain't did nothing. Yeah, we know him from talking, but he did something way more meaningful to the community and touching some of these kids as many as he can before he started really getting on niggas' ass, because he ain't really did nothing but tell niggas the truth. And before he talked about your son, nigga, he talked about somebody else's kids. So when you opened your mouth, nigga, you knew that was coming.
You gotta look at it like this, right? You can't get around it. When we talking about Charleston White don't give a who he say something about. Even if he got a personal relationship with you. And we all know that they had a personal relationship, whether it was love or hate. Soon as he say something about your offspring, this is the problem. But the thing is, as parents, you really can't say what your offspring is doing out there in the streets. And when somebody else out there comment about what your children are doing on the streets, you can't make it like he not doing that on the streets. You see what I'm saying? And the only thing that Charleston White did was gave you a microscope that maybe you didn't know. It's hurting. Yeah, we can't deny that it's hurting, but the facts is what it is. So now the facts is the point. You can't back out like the facts ain't the points. You know what I mean? So the only thing that all of us have to really understand about this, that Charleston White truthfully had his own relationship, and whatever his child was doing out there in the streets, it just been hit him in the face. And don't nobody want to hear what's going on from another horse's mouth today. Motherfucker, this is what's going on with your child, man. Because I'm a parent myself. And when a lot of I hear about what's going on with my children, it hurt. But other people know before me. It's just that simple.
Man, I don't agree with the nigga talking about his dead son. You feel me? And I wouldn't look. I wouldn't even accept the apology. But I had to acknowledge that I started that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I ain't dog, but I did say something to that nigga first. Like, nigga, don't just be sitting there talking to this nigga Shay, nigga, like you ain't did nothing. No, nigga, let it be known I threw the first rock. That nigga just threw a whole lot more. You feel me?